You know the feeling. We have all been there. That moment when the urge to just quit, to just stop, feels completely overwhelming. It doesn't matter if it's a workout, a project, or some personal goal. That little voice says, just give up. Well, this right here is our toolkit for silencing that voice for good.
See, this phrase, it's not just a passing thought, is it? It's the starting pistol for an internal war. It pops up at the gym, late at night when you're studying, or when you're neck deep in a project that just won't end. This moment happens to everyone, but how you respond, well, that's what makes all the difference.
Because what you tell yourself, right then and there, in that split second, that can change absolutely everything. Are you going to listen to that voice that's tired and wants to take the easy way out? Or are you going to have a better answer ready to go? So together, let's figure out what that answer is.
So our first strategy, it's not about looking ahead into the fog. Nope, it's about dropping an anchor. It's about looking back to where you came from and why you started this fight in the first place.
Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds kind of backward, right? When you want to move forward, why on earth would you look back? Well, because the future, it can be scary. It's uncertain. But your why, the reason you took that first step, that's solid ground. That's your fuel.
So what exactly are we remembering? Think of it like you've got two huge sources of power. On one side, you've got the doubters. You know who they are. All those people who said you'd fail. The ones you need to prove wrong. And on the other side, you've got your purpose, why you started, what or who you're doing it all for. Both of these are incredibly powerful. Both of them are your anchor.
Okay, so you're anchored by your why. Now you can face the immediate problem, the pain, the burn, the exhaustion. And the goal here isn't to pretend it's not there. The secret is to completely change your relationship with it, to reframe it.
And this idea right here, this is the heart of that new mindset. The discomfort you feel right now, it's got an expiration date. It will pass. But the strength, the accomplishment, the greatness you get by pushing through it, that becomes a part of you, forever.
This is the trade-off. It's that simple. The struggle you feel today, on the left, that isn't punishment. It's just the price of admission for the growth you want tomorrow. You're making an investment. You deposit the pain today so you can withdraw strength whenever you need it down the road.
And this leads to a huge shift in how you think. Pain is not a signal to stop. It's not a red light. It's proof that you're building something. It's productive. Every single ounce of that struggle is building a tougher you, a stronger body, a sharper mind, and a rock-solid character.
So what's the process? Well, it's simple, but that doesn't mean it's easy. First, you have to acknowledge the pain. Look it right in the eye. Don't run from it. Second, you make a choice, a conscious decision to push through it anyway. And third, you demand something in return. You force that struggle to make you better.
All right, we've anchored our why, we've reframed our pain, now it's time for a direct confrontation. We are going to war with that little voice inside your head that is an absolute expert at making excuses.
Because let's be real, that's all excuses are. They are well-packaged lies we tell ourselves to make quitting feel okay. It's time to drag them out into the light and call them what they are.
Here's the classic one. I'm too tired. We've all said it. But you have to ask yourself, is this real, physical failure? Or is this just your mind begging for comfort? Reject it. And the next one, it's just too hard. Of course it's hard. If it were easy, everybody would do it and the reward wouldn't mean anything. The difficulty is the whole point. It's what proves you're different. Embrace it.
And the final one. I'm too busy. This might be the biggest lie of all. Is it really a lack of time or is it a lack of priority? We always make time for what we truly decide is important. So let's expose that lie.
Which brings us to the final judgment, the only rule that matters. It's not about making fewer excuses. It's not about having better excuses. The rule is simple. No excuses. Period. Full stop.
So with no excuses left in the tank, there's only one thing that matters, right? Execution. And this last strategy is all about redefining what you are actually capable of putting on the table.
I mean, the logic here is just brutally honest, isn't it? But it's also incredibly freeing. You just can't give average effort and then somehow expect amazing results. It doesn't work that way. If you want to become the best version of yourself, it demands your best effort. Simple as that. No shortcuts.
And this number, this is what that commitment looks like. Yeah, of course, it's a symbolic idea, but it's all about smashing through that mental barrier of what you think your maximum is.
And here is the secret to unlocking that. Your perceived limit, it's almost always a lie your brain is telling you to keep you comfortable. So when you think you've hit the wall, when you think you have absolutely nothing left, challenge yourself. Find just 10% more. One more rep, one more page, one more minute. That's where all the magic happens.
In the end, all of these tools, remembering your why, reframing your pain, rejecting your excuses, and giving 110%, they all lead you right back to this one incredibly simple, powerful question. And your answer to this, well, it determines everything.
Because there is an award waiting for you, I promise. It might be a medal, a degree, a healthier body, or just a stronger character, but it only exists on the other side of this moment. You have to stick it out to go claim it.
And that's really the thought I want to leave you with today. That moment you feel like quitting, it's not an exit ramp. It's a signpost. It is pointing you directly toward the very thing you want most. And it's telling you that greatness is waiting right on the other side of this one hard moment. The only question is, are you going to cross over?